everyone. Hello, everyone. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rest Stop. I hope you all are doing so well. Today, or tonight for me rather, it's about 11 p.m. on Sunday, and I just had the urge to make a video, so I figured I would make one, and that way I would have it scheduled for Monday when you are seeing it. But tonight, or today, for you, I thought we could go over some of my old comic books that I started collecting when I was, oh man, I don't even know, 6 or 7 is when my dad gave me a bunch. So yeah, I figured we could look through some and check out some of the artwork, and I could maybe tell you some stories about trying to draw some of these. But like, this is maybe 3/4 of all of my comic books I've got. Maybe about half. It's probably half. But I did take the plastic covers off, so it doesn't glare too much. Because I know that was an issue with the Yu-Gi-Oh card collection video. If you haven't seen that yet, you should definitely check it out. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This first one is Lobo. And he's like one of the most powerful. He's like a villain, but what do you call that? An anti-hero. He's a what do you call it? He hunts down bad guys. I can't remember the exact name. A bounty hunter, I'm pretty sure. And he's got all these crazy big. That's like his famous pistol right there. I can't remember what he calls it, but I'm pretty sure there's a name for it. But I remember when I was little, my dad drew like this whole thing, excluding like the horse. He wasn't finished with it, and it looked just like this. It was really cool. So Lobo is the first of our collection. And then we've got, also, I'm not like an expert in comic books or anything like that, so don't judge me. I've had these since I was like 6. Ultraverse, the Nightman, and I also got all of them, minus a few from my dad. I've tried to draw this guy before, and I have drawn this. I actually have it somewhere close to me, but I'm not gonna go look for it. I don't know the backstory behind the Nightman. Kind of looks like some sort of vigilante, like the Daredevil, or or Batman maybe, but maybe a little more violent, I would say. But yeah, there's the Nightman from Ultraverse. This little bit of an unfortunate cover, but the artwork is absolutely amazing. I actually drew this when I was probably 9 years old as well, and it looked really good. The Spawn is my all-time favorite character out of like anything, like besides Batman. His character is so cool. I absolutely love the design, the green eyes, the giant red cape. His backstory is so cool, and like he's just, I don't know, it's super like gory stuff, and I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter if I show it, but like, look at this. I'm sorry if that bothers you, but that is so cool. The artwork is absolutely sick. I love it so much. This is to like keep him in check. I'm probably butchering the story. This is also him in his like, I'm pretty sure that's him in his like demon form. There's a specific name. Yeah. He's like turning back into the clown. But yeah, okay. It's getting a little sexy, so I'm going to get off of that. But Spawn is one of my all-time favorites, if not my all-time favorite. The movie Spawn, I think, came out in 1992 or 93, and it's definitely a movie from the 90s. I'll just say that. This is another one that I've drawn. I think that's the Max or something like that. But like, no. Is that Pitt? No, that's not his name. Pitt is the scarier one. I can't remember. But I've drawn this guy on the cover. This is Youngblood. I don't know if that's Youngblood or if the comic's just called Youngblood. I think he's Youngblood. Look at that. That guy's really funny looking. I can't remember what the giant guy's called. I've drawn him so many times. They got Spawn in this one too. Very cool. Oh my gosh. This is gonna sound great. I've been trying to figure out where this character is from, and after a decade, his name is Chapel. I have a really cool drawing of Chapel somewhere. Wow. I'm really glad I'm making this video and I found that. Oh, wow. His name's Badrock. That's this guy right here. He's Badrock and he's really cool. I also, such a cool design. Look at this. I'm trying to make sure you can actually see everything because I can't really see the camera. It's so cool. So there's Youngblood. Oh, here's a later Spawn comic I got. This was still maybe 2007 maybe 2006, or maybe even earlier, 2005. Oh, it's so cool. It is so cool. Spawn's fighting this giant serpent snake lady. I actually read some of this one, and it was really good. I never really read the comics. I always would like draw from them. Like, look at this guy, man. That's what Spawn looks like under the mask. But usually he has green eyes. And here's that crazy serpent lady. She's kind of bad though. But yeah, really cool. I have so many Spawn comics. You're going to be seeing probably 15 more. Another old one. I don't even know what this is called because I can't see it. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But we'll look through some of it. Brigade. Okay, it's Brigade. I don't know. This is like real, like actual. It's not glossy paper. It's like an actual comic. That's a really cool character design. Wow, he looks like yeah, he's got katanas and everything. That's awesome. I feel like I've definitely looked through this before and tried to draw him. Prophet was one of my dad's favorite characters. I'm pretty sure this guy. Look through a few more pages. Okay, I've definitely tried to draw him. There's Badrock again. And wait, This is another one of my dad's favorites. My dad drew this one also, and it looked amazing. I tried to draw that when I was little. I think Pit's whole thing is protecting this kid specifically. Or maybe that's just this comic. But he's very, very cool. I wish there was like a movie with these guys in it, because I feel like it would be amazing. There's Prophet again. So cool. He's absolutely massive. The Max is, I just mentioned this a little bit earlier because I had picked it up and I had confused the characters, but he's also one of my favorite characters. There he is in the front. I also drawn that when I was a kid, but he's just like this purple guy with crazy teeth and giant middle fingers, essentially. I drew that when I was a little kid also. Sorry, I had to yawn. And it looked absolutely horrible. I remember getting so upset about not being able to draw it. I think there was a Max movie that was supposed to come out like recently or something like that. Okay, and that's where I call it quits, because they kind of be showing the boobies and the butts in these comics. Another Pit comic. Ribbon first issue. Very cool artwork. Love it. Tried to draw that when I was a kid and I failed horribly. I love specifically how like sketchy, like all the cross hatching. And stuff. For like the shading, it looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that's so nostalgic. Just look at this horizontal. So dope. Okay. Another Spawn. Very, very cool. Looks like he's getting attacked from some sort of taloned creature. Man, he's so cool. Spawn's backstory is basically that he was killed in some sort of mission. He worked for like the government, like the CIA or something like that, like a secret agency. And he died. And I guess he made a deal with the devil that he would be his slave, essentially. And that way he could see his wife on Earth. So he was like sent back to Earth to do the devil's bidding. But then he kind of rebels against the devil. And is a good guy. There's a really cool artwork of Spawn. There's like different forms of Spawn, and one of them is like, he's like an angel. And it's so cool. Here's that gorilla character with Spawn fighting again. Sitting on his throne. It looks like he's like in the sewers or something. I really hope you can see this okay, and I'm not recording this for no reason. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. The artwork is so amazing. I hope you guys can agree. I know it's kind of gory and maybe not really ASMR-esque, but it's just pictures, so I hope it doesn't bother anyone. I really like this artwork because it's kind of pastel. Or like oil painting. that because he looks so cool. I would just sit and look at comics for hours when I was a little kid, but I would never read them. This is an old one. Genesis Gravestone. Look at that. The Super NES. This, I mean, I don't even know when that came out, the 90s. Or was that, I believe it was the 90s. I never had an NES or a Nintendo 64 or anything like that. My first console, well, it wasn't mine, it was my dad's, was a PlayStation 1. And then my first console specifically was the Game Boy Advance. And then we got a GameCube. Wow. I actually just got that GameCube back from the storage unit in North Carolina. I can show it to you guys if you want sometime. We can kind of go through some of my old games and stuff too. Here's another Nightman comic from Barry Windsor Smith's Rune Ultraverse. 40-page special. He's kind of cool. I like him. I don't really remember any of this, I don't think. Wait. Okay, yeah, you kind of, I don't know, man. I feel like I might be making it up sometimes when I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. But there's the Nightman. Oh wow, this is a thick boy. Phantom Force. I definitely remember this one. 100%. Plan B, it says. It's really cool looking through these old comics. Looks like he's fighting like some sort of cyborg. Let's flip through a few extra pages here. That guy looks familiar. Is he on the front? Yeah, he's right there. Okay. Oh, okay. My dad drew this cover. I knew it was familiar. My dad drew this cover as well. And I think I drew this guy. Wait, did I draw this cover? Or was it my... I feel like it was me now that drew that cover. And it looked really good. Okay, we have a couple left. Literally 2 left. This is a really old Spawn one. Spawn comic. I wonder if there's a date on it somewhere. Wow. This was at least 2001. Wow. I think it goes both ways, doesn't it? Something like that. The cover's ripped off out of the staples almost, because I've looked through it so many times. God, it's so cool. I hope you guys can hear the page turning. I think you can. Hey, they got an Audi like me. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I definitely remember this part because there's like a naked old man. And he just like shreds him. Yeah, he literally takes all of his skin off. Okay, I'm gonna close it there. Spawn, amazing. Okay, and the last one is another Youngblood. Secrets of Youngblood's high-tech arsenal revealed. I've definitely drawn that guy. that? That's not Chapel, right? Is that like Chapel when he's like powered down? Am I wrong? Oh, it is Chapel. Okay, cool. Chapel's got that crazy white face mask that looks like a skull. That's so funny. Look at that. Youngblood hypersonic transport. All right, where's the actual? That guy looks so cool. He looks absolutely so cool. I can't really get the whole thing in the shot. I'm sorry. How they do all of the like the muscles and stuff. They look like they're made out of steel. That guy's also so cool. Wait, was that Chapel back there just without his face mask? It had to have been. I think it was. No. Sentinel's exoskeleton. Okay, no, it wasn't Chapel. Youngblood strike file. Okay, alright. That is going to be it for the collection today. We went through quite a few of these comics. Sorry, I keep bumping the my camera holder, my phone holder. We went through quite a few comic books today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We've got a couple nice long videos for you the last couple days, so hopefully they've been relaxing and enjoyable and entertaining or something. I hope you got something out of them at minimum. Thank you guys so much for watching.